not easy to buy a fragrance for someone else, and it gets even harder if you don't know them. If you do, then guess what? Maybe they can tell you what perfume they keep purchasing or what they enjoy. But if you don't know them, then it's like 50-50% chances. Do they gonna like what you buy or not? I'm gonna show you 5 different perfumes which are delicate, safe, light, and almost everyone will enjoy them. And I will say 4 out of 5 because the last one, it's a little bit tougher. And what I did, I sprayed the perfume. I was writing down my opinion about it, and then I compare with the actual notes. So that's what I'm gonna do in here as well. And the first one is gonna be Beautiful Belle from Estee. I went through multiple of those and I like it. I even buy this as gifts for my family members. What is it? It's a take on one of their classics, but this, it's a new version, new edition. It's like it's within the same family, but it's not the same. I can call this like a far cousin. It comes in a pretty bottle with a neat top, and it's very fresh, crisp, flowery. What were my descriptions of it? It's light, light fresh flowers, delicate, not overpowering. It's a light flowery, delicate, expensive soap. And you know, sometimes fragrances remind you of certain things which happen in your life, or they can remind you of a person. So this I can describe as light, flowery, delicate, expensive soap. And after smelling, the scent is there, but you need to get close to smell it. At the beginning, yes, the top notes are there, but then it slowly comes down and becomes very delicate. And also office scent, newborn scent, pleasant skin. It's cherry blossom flower scent. If you ever walk into the flower garden, to the cherry garden where the cherry blossom are blooming, the scent is there, but it's almost not noticeable. So this is something similar. And because of the magnolia in the name, yes, it does has many magnolia things in it. So top note, it's magnolia petals, water lotus. Middle notes, magnolia or solar gardenia, rose. And base note is cedarwood, cardamom, cedarwood, and musk. I do like this scent. It's perfect for spring and summer, and also if you want something different. In fact, I'm thinking about getting back to this fragrance because I did enjoy it and I forgot how good was it. And I just dropped the bottle. That's how good it is. But no, it didn't break. And second one, which I also repurchased more than once, is the Tiffany & Co. This is their original perfume. Afterwards, after it became popular, they come up with different versions. Was gold one. Then they come up Tiffany & Co. in Love for the male and female. I don't know if there is something else, but this was the original one. And if memory serves me right, it's like a Christmas edition because it's a bigger one. It's 2.5 ounce. Regularly it's 30 ml and 50, so this is like a little bit bigger than the usual one. This is like a mixture of everything. It is pleasant. It's something different. Okay, and what I smell after I spray this one on, something hits your nose, something old, and that old is iris, but I'm gonna read you the nose later on. In fact, it's a mixture of different scents. It's a little bit citrusy, flowery and woody, and that's what it is. Because like you smelling, but you don't really know what is it. When you are okay, previously I told you about the cherry, yeah, cherry blossoms. If you think about tulip fields, you are on the fields, you know the scent is there, but after a while it gets so not overpowering, but the scent is there, but you need the wind, yeah, the swirl of wind to come up to really get into your nose. So that's what it is. Tulip fields, pleasant, not always there. And my description of this fragrance: rich people house, maybe cut flowers in the vases, open windows, fresh air, nice breeze. Actually is in this fragrance: iris, rose, black currant, peach, base notes, musk and patchouli. Overall, it's a nice modern take on iris. If you ever smell the iris, or if you're familiar of the iris scent, this it's like iris, but it's surrounded with different notes. Like in my other video, I compare. No, there was the Erin Lauder, the citrusy scent, and in fact, it was a jasmine surrounded by other notes. So this is like iris surrounded by something else, but overall, yes, it is citrusy, flowery, and woody scent. It's one of those things which it's very hard to describe, but whoever's gonna smell it, or should say spray it on their skin, even if they don't like it at the beginning, give it a little bit of time and it will adjust. Paloma by Dolce, which comes in a neat bottle with a flower on the top. I have this one in the past. It's a really nice flowery scent, but it's not too flowery. It's like white petals of different flowers. After I spray it, you can smell that certain flowers are stronger than the other. It smells like, which was either honeysuckle or jasmine. Once it's gonna come down, it's a little bit more refreshing. In fact, it is flowery, it's fresh, but a little bit sweet. So like if you compare those two together, that's how this one smells. And how I can compare this two: it's a pleasant visit in a flower garden, not heavy scent, and no, it's not gonna give you a headache. Now, what actually is in this bottle? Neroli. Okay, top notes are neroli, papaya flower. Mid notes are water lily, narcissus, and amaryllis, and base notes are musk and cashmere. Yeah, it is a really neat scent. Next one is gonna be from Arames. That's the let's call it the Nal perfume. But there is one more which I can also add to this video, which comes in a bluish bottle, and that one smells like green apple with something else. Either way, that one it's a safe option as well, but this is a neat scent. Why I chose this one? Because it's light, refreshing, and a little bit flowery. When you smell it, you can tell there's something green, maybe a little bit of sweet. Overall, it's a light, pleasant, a little crispy, and refreshing scent. If you have a choice of three soaps: white, pink, and green, the green you're gonna compare to like the Irish green or Irish spring soap. The pink one, it's gonna be flowery, and the white is gonna be clean. So this is like that clean white soap. And if I can compare this to something, this is gonna be like a lobby in an expensive hotel. So when you walk into Motel 6, okay, so It doesn't matter where you at, each place has its scent. So you're gonna walk into Motel 6, it has its scent. You have Super 8, it has its scent. You have Holiday Inn, you have Hilton, and you have many other, places. You have the resorts, and you have the bougie one. So this is like a lobby in a very expensive hotel. It's clean, citrusy, fresh. Yeah, it will be perfect for spring and summer, or if you want something different, a little bit. Yes, if you want to bring something into your everyday wardrobe. Now, what actually is in it? Green mango, and that's where the sweetness come in. So it's green mango, lotus, and sycamore. Yeah, it is a really, really good one. However, one perfume which I was talking, it can be controversial. It was the Giorgio Armani C. Some people love it, some people hate it. In my case, I bought this upon recommendation, and when I sprayed at the beginning, I didn't like it. After I sprayed and wait a few hours, that's when I was like, you know what? This is not a bad. It's not a bad scent. So it's gonna be various from person to person. However, what, or should say, what's in it, or how does it smells? When you spray it, it's strong, and afterwards the scent's gonna come up. A few hours later, the main ingredient is surrounded by something else. Obviously, when you spray it, first things you're gonna smell is the alcohol, but afterwards, the main accord is the red currant, which is gonna take over the scent. So overall, something tries to come up, and what is it? The top note is the black currant nectar, the middle note is rose and freesia, and the base notes are patchouli and musk. And yeah, it's gonna be those heavy base mixed with something. Yeah, the black currant, it's kind of neat. Also, it was one of the ingredients of the perfumes which I just showed you. Black currant is in C, but also is in the Tiffany. And why I'm saying it is because if a person is fine with this, they should be able to manage this perfume. A little recap: if you want something light, flowery, fresh, is this. If still fresh but maybe a little bit citrusy, it's gonna be the Aramis. More flowery, dolce, and then something different and spicy, it's either Tiffany, or something heavier is the C. Let me know if you enjoy this kind of a video, because I have another idea for something similar but in a different category. That's all what I have, and I see you next time. Bye for now.